again. Cuts back in the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown, Rocks.
Throws to the corner of the end zone, wide open, diving catch. Football fans, welcome to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, and to the Quick Cut Sports Network. I'm Bobby Allen alongside Adam Black. Thanks so much for tuning in on this Sunday, overcast Sunday, here on the campus of Myrtle Beach High School at a beautiful facility home of the Seahawks for the first annual inaugural Unity Beach Bowl. It is a showcase of the best from HBCUs, small colleges and universities, and international play, and we are certainly proud to bring it to you right here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Adam Black, what about this facility, man? This is sweet, right?
It has been absolutely great today. I mean, we first walked in this morning, and we said, man, why can't we come here more often? But
I'd come all the time.
Absolutely. But this game is just an absolutely great opportunity for these athletes to show what they can do, get the pads on again. I mean, listen, it's February. It's February, and we're getting college football.
You know, we are so fortunate, you and I, both of us being sports fans, you know, obviously in the broadcast world, but, you know, we get to do this a lot, and to do it again, as you said, here in February is just awesome. We're very fortunate, and we certainly thank you, the fans, for joining in. There's the kickoff, and again, this is an all-star game, as we've seen several times throughout the last couple of months here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. They'll modify the rules. Obviously, safety is a priority. And you will see the modified kickoffs, modified extra points, and all that goes along with it. So once again, thanks for joining us. This is the annual Unity Beach Bowl. In the red uniforms with the white lettering and trim will be Team Ranger. And in the blue tops is Team Seal. Team Ranger in the red, Team Seal in the blue. And yes, you're seeing some Team Ranger members in the huddle with some Team Seal members. Unfortunately, as it is with these late postseason all-star bowl games, time constraints are an issue. Kids got to fly back home. So we had some players left. This game was supposed to kick off at noon, but that happens. It happens.
It does.
It's unfortunate, and I'm sure the folks with the National Prep Football Association are sincerely apologetic over it. Certainly out of their control, unfortunately, as that first snap of the game is low and going to be recorded for a loss back down to about the 17.
And that can just come down with those things. I mean, these guys, they've been waiting forever, and they've had the delay and everything. They're not in a rhythm right now at all.
Not at all.
So this is going to take a little bit. Bear with them if you're a Scout fan, whatever it may be.
We're going to see some really good players today, as you see the edge being taken and all the way out to the 30. That is Team Seals, number 10, Heath Williams Jr. 6 feet, 210 pounds, out of Clark, Atlanta. Started his collegiate career at Tennessee State before suiting up for Clark, Atlanta. He is not afraid to use his legs. He has got a solid arm, and he makes good decisions based on what we've seen here this week at practice as we prep for this broadcast. Showcasing that arm there as the pressure came from the near side. He hits the deck. Pass goes incomplete. Fourth down, coming up.
And in these kind of games, I don't mind a shot like that. I mean, it was tight coverage, but place that ball in a spot where just his receiver could get to it. Obviously didn't haul it in, but prevents the threat of the defender coming down with it.
Beautifully said. And precisely accurate. Overcast day again here in one of the tourist capitals of North America, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Off season for the folks here as they just dealt with about a half a foot of this beach community. Definitely is not accustomed to that. Here's a pass near side. Nice and easy out of the backfield, and that is a big hit. And if you just tuned in and saw two players collide with the same colored jersey, it is correct. You did not see something strange. We have a couple of Team Ranger players that are suiting up for Team Seal and vice versa. And with that collision, we have a change in downs, and Team Ranger will start the first annual Unity Beach Bowl with about a good as field position as you can start with.
Yeah, couldn't ask for anything better there. I mean, you're going to see probably most fourth downs going for here. No live special teams you'll see here today, but man, what a hit there.
You could almost feel it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first and 10. Team Ranger. Shotgun pass out of the gate, goes to the near side, overshoots the intended target, number 4, Christian Ederson.
And they're going to want to take advantage of this field position. You're going to see some early shots here. And you got to think about it from this perspective, too. They've been anxious to get out there. Obviously, they've had a delay for about an hour and a half here, actually.
Great point.
That's how far behind schedule we are here. So they're going to look to take some shots and put some points on the board.
The quarterback for Team Ranger, number 11, Justin Fomby. Fomby out of North Carolina A&T. Finds a teammate on the near side. Catch is reeled in by number 4, Christian Ederson again. The Florida Memorial player catches the football, gets hit immediately. Was not fooled by the defense.
Now it was
Third down.
Jaron Wilson, number 26 on the outside there, playing corner to deliver that hit. He was playing a little soft last time, but obviously that's how they connected in the first place on that quick curl route, but not soft enough coverage to where he could have turned and ran with it after he caught that. So a great break by him, as there's another nice throw and catch there for Team Ranger.
Well executed play that time. Route was clean, throw was precise. It was a laser, showing a little of the arm strength. This time they're going to keep it on the ground. Good for maybe a yard.
And I'm interested to see how much Team Ranger keeps it on the ground this game, because we saw even in warm-ups for this game that how strong their running game is. So I'm interested to see how much they mix that into their offensive play calling today.
You know, you hear people talk about the eye test a lot in sports. I've heard it all my 45 years on this planet. The running back, number 23, Anthony Williams, out of Albany State, looks the part in the backfield, but will not get the opportunity this time, as Fomby is going to be wrapped up and pushed back all the way outside the 25. Great pressure from that defensive line. Had a great jump on the snap. Adam Cottle involved, 5'11", 240 pounds, at the University of the Cumberlands. And Adam, me being a born and raised in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, University of the Cumberlands in Kentucky. Great school, who I know dozens of people who have collected their education from that institution, and it's a great place. Interesting that I see that right off the jump.
So there's that matchup again between Ederson and Wilson on this near sideline. That time Wilson gets the best of him there, does not. Sure, Ederson made the catch. It was just a quick flat route, but Wilson's doing a great job of containing him. Here's fourth down now for Team Ranger. Takes a shot towards the end zone. Is going to fall incomplete again. Was looking for Ederson there on the outside. Great coverage by Wilson.
Well, that was a pretty good opportunity, at least where they started that possession, down in distance for Team Ranger. to start that drive, but it didn't quite pan out the way they thought it might.
No, it didn't, and that's two great stops actually by both sides to start the game.
Second down here, first quarter of play, 2025 Unity Bowl. Doug Shaw, Memorial Stadium. God, beautiful place. Very impressed with this facility. Second possession for Team Seal. Heath Williams Jr., the quarterback, Clark Atlanta, 6 feet, 210 pounds. He'll line up with trips to the near side. They'll work with a short pass out of the backfield. Catch is made, but immediately wrapped up. Catch made by number 21 in red, Carl Green, 5'10", 210 pounds, out of UMass Dartmouth. Previous school, University of Rhode Island.
That's a great pursuit there by Jaylene Santos, coming off that D line there for Team Ranger to stay in pursuit of that quick little bubble route or whatever you like to call it out of the backfield. Sticks with it and is able to make the tackle.
Excellent pressure on that play as soon as Heath Williams Jr. collected the snap. Contact. Instant contact. Great jump by the defensive line of Team Ranger. Once again, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. First annual Unity Bowl here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Team Ranger, Team Seal. This game is very proud to represent some of the best players from across HBCU's small colleges and universities, as well as international play. So that drive fails as well, as we have no score here in the first quarter. And they're going to punt this one away. Short kick off the side of the foot, end over end. As he'll hear about that, I'm sure.
I'm sure
and
he
that's
will.
part of it too. All in fun.
For Team Seal here, that was Maxwell Weber. So he's a cornerback. He's not a punter. So they're just at this point, with some players leaving due to the stoppage and everything, they're just letting them go at this point. So here's 1st and 10 again for the Rangers. They'll start the drive with an inside handoff. And make its way inside to the 20. They go back to Williams there, who's been the go-to so far for Team Ranger when it comes to the ground game.
Has been. I was talking about him just a moment ago, talking about the eye test. He passed the eye test. He has got quickness that is instantly visible, noticeable. Great lateral movement as well. So I anticipate him to kind of use this as an opportunity to show off a little bit. That's what this opportunity presents. That pass over the middle, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down at about 6.
So they go to the RPO there, which is the first time that they've done that today. Adam Caudle, number 35 for Team Seal, got up there and batted that one away. It's the only reason that play didn't work. He made the right read, but just a better play by the defense.
Dropping back, Fomby, the quarterback, Justin Fomby, has the ball ripped out of the receiver's hands. Oh my goodness, catch was made over the middle by number 15, Carl Robinson, and he was robbed. Great hands to strip that away and head the other direction. David Leach 6 feet, 225 pounds out of Central Methodist. That is an instinctive defensive play.
It is. It's just such a good heads-up play there to realize that he had the opportunity to strip that one away and do it before he was down, do it before he hit the ground.
So that's the first takeaway of the first annual Unity Beach Bowl. Team Seal, their third opportunity with possession. And again, Heath Williams Jr. will direct the offense. He'll have 3 receivers near side, single receiver top of the screen. Empty backfield. Team Ranger not afraid to play somebody a little deep, aren't they? Heath Williams, very solid arm, has great pace with the ball if he needs it. Right there, needed it and showcased it with the catch. Only good for about a yard. Was a little low, but good concentration on the catch by Cam Sherrard out of Kentucky Wesleyan. Cam Sherrard, my apologies, Cam.
Kendall Wilson there on the tackle out of St. Thomas did a great job of cleaning that one out. He's just such a good heads-up middle linebacker.
Lob pass, looking for a little space on the near sideline. That was covered up like a fresh coat of paint.
Indeed it was. It looked to me, though, that there was some sort of miscommunication. Obviously, somebody was expecting a go ball.
They were. Little miscommunication, as you mentioned. You saw the receiver turn. And again, what fans and those watching have to, you have to keep in mind, and we do because we've had the privilege of being able to see a lot of these games in our careers. But these guys don't have a lot of time together to establish much of a connection, and obviously we know how important that is as you see that connection made here. Carl Green picking up the pass, UMass Dartmouth man. But back to my point, that connection's incredibly important in any team sport. And this game presents a challenge in that you just simply only have just a matter of 2-3 days maximum to try to establish some kind of rapport or,
Exactly, and that's why you see how simple these playbooks are for these kind of games. And what it ends up coming down to is talent. That's kind of the point. They put the players in positions and with certain plays to let them go out there and make a play. Let them show what they can do. You see a lot of one-on-one matchups. You'll see a lot of simple inside zones. Just a lot of these simple, basic, fundamental kind of plays to see how these players excel.
Injury on the play. Obviously, at any time, you never want to see that, let alone in a postseason showcase. And our thoughts are with Willie Miller, Tennessee Tech product, as he is being helped off to the near sideline after that last play. Again, thanks so much for joining us here on the Quick Cut Sports Network, as we're very proud to bring you all the action here from the inaugural Unity Beach Bowl here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, home of America's best golf, as they say. You and I had the opportunity to cruise the Strand a little bit last night, or the Strip. Beautiful place. As that will definitely be a flag. So, hope it stays this way, but so far, this is an intimate atmosphere for college football, being so close to the action and all that good stuff. We can actually hear just the chatter amongst the players on the field, and it's extremely lighthearted, playful, and so far hilarious. And that's the way it should be for an event exactly like this.
That's exactly what you want. I mean, we've unfortunately seen fights break out in events like these before, and there's just no need. There's just, there's nothing to really fight for here.
Sure. Pass over the middle. That is wonderful coverage, but a flag comes in. Might have had a hold of the jersey around the back. One arm on the lower back, other arm deflecting. At least from our vantage point, from our literal angle, that looked like it was excellent man on man. Good route. Well executed. Is a penalty, does move the line of scrimmage to the 40, but it's good football play. That's what I'm getting at.
It was.
This kind of game, I don't look at the penalties. Nobody's here for that. People are here because these young men that you see before you did something that was excellent enough for somebody else to call them and invite them here. And that's what I'm here to see, right?
Exactly.
That's why we're all here. And hats off to these young men for all the work they put in over the course of their career to get here. Here is a sack as Team Ranger, who's been lurking, finally has a clean go, and Fomby. Nope, I was right the first time. Williams. That's what's going to be tough because the players are going to be mixed jerseys.
Yeah.
And that's going to change, folks. Just in case you're just joining us, brings up a good point. This is an all-star showcase. We had an issue with starting this game. Some players had to leave. Time constraints, travel obligations. Here's a pass over the middle with space to burn. Kalitri Zhao. Big target, 6'2", 205. Nice hands. And you can see there what his abilities might be after the catch.
And there's one of the first kind of adjustments, I'd say, that we've seen so far out of Team Seal. Rangers been bringing some pressure, so they go to the drag route, which is where do you think the open space is if the linebackers blitz? Where do you think that is?
This play stays on the turf. Good for minimal gain. Second down. And with that, we will have a timeout. We'll step away. No score, first quarter. Thanks for tuning in. This is the first annual Unity Beach Bowl. Are you familiar with Quick Cut? Our platform and mobile app cover every sport you know. You can share and capture video and highlights with your team, coaches, or relatives. Our editor allows both athletes and coaches to build highlight reels to send to college recruiters. Our coaching and messaging tools help coaches coach and players learn. Visit our website, www.quickcut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407-768-2011. Back here after the timeout from Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. First annual Unity Beach Bowl. Thanks for tuning in here to the Quick Cut Sports Network. I'm BA alongside Adam Black. Second down and about 9. 3 receivers top of the screen looking that way. Pass goes to the near side instead. Pretty good coverage, double coverage. Coming to the near side, not a lot of room to operate.
And it ended up looking even get that ball out of his hands. Obviously,
Sure.
he had pressure right in his face as soon as the ball was snapped. But again, it goes back to it didn't end up being a dangerous throw, placed in a spot where it wasn't too much of a threat to that safety coming down. But nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd and 8 here for Team Seal.
Didn't work. Flag comes in. That'll move the line of scrimmage up to the 41. So once again, we see Willie Lombard in the backfield. '21 in red. Pass caught. A little bit deeper on the high side, getting all the way up inside the 20. Excellent find right there.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch and catch there.
Heath Williams, that's pretty, right?
Yeah. We saw a quick little roll to the right, which he looks really comfortable doing that, which is something that you're going to want to see, obviously. Able to find a quick completion. Here's what made that play go for more than what you would originally think. It's the placement of the football. Ball was placed inside, so when he caught it, he was already running inside and created a nice lane for him.
What pressure you just saw by number 55, Justin Collier. My goodness. Talk about no time to react. And again, he's been creeping, looking for that opportunity to get into the backfield, and that was it. Low snap. Firing over the middle, has a man inside the 10. Catch made. Did he get in? Yes, sir. Touchdown, Team Seal. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. Nice action and work after the grab. Kalitri Zhao.
Yeah, another guy to St. Thomas. They get hit in there on the seam route, and that one was about timing. Well-timed throw, and like you said, the ability after the catch to bring that one to the end zone is what has Team Seal up. Now up 7-0.
Jonah Edwards, number 18 from Evangel University, makes it that 7-0 scoreline. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. 7-0 the score. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. Back here with you at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium for the first annual Unity Beach Bowl. A lot of fun. We're proud to bring it to you here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Bobby Allen, Adam Black. 7-0 the score. Thanks to the touchdown catch by number 2, Kalitri Zhao. Extra point punched home by Jonah Edwards. Modified kickoff, as you will see with showcases, all-stars, postseason bowls. Folks, the Unity Beach Bowl is brought to you by the National Prep Football Association. It is the only one of its kind, one of one. And so we certainly hope, now that we're involved in this inaugural game, Adam, and I know you'll agree with me, that we're certainly proud to bring it to you, or be the ones offer the opportunity to be the broadcast partner. And we certainly hope it's something that happens every year. Sports are good.
They are.
Right?
They are.
And listen, there's a first time for everything. And every single event, I've spent 21 years doing this, every single event gets better and better and better and better and better. They all start somewhere. And this is a heck of a start. Good defense. Tipped high in the air. And really a pretty decent opportunity to potentially come down with it. Had Wesley Chinda been a little closer. 5'7". Out of McDaniel College, formerly of Virginia University of Lynchburg. Frozen rope to the high side. Finds the pocket of the wrong jersey. Turnover number 2 for the game. This one, right place, right time. Rajai Anderson.
Yeah, you took the word right out of my mouth there, Bobby. That was about placement, timing, like you said, being there at the right time. But because I know that you can say that a lot for plays like that, but the reason it's the right place, the right time, fundamental defensive
100%.
play, and in that positions.
Yes. Yes, you're exactly right. It's fundamentals. And a lot of the stuff that we see that you and I have common sense and most football fans do, common sense wins a lot. And that's common sense as it applies there is executing the route as you're taught, reading the defense as you're taught, keep it simple, all those things. And we saw that on display right there. Here's another first down as Team Seal gets the football inside the 20. They're putting the chains in motion.
They are, yeah. They're starting to find a little bit of a rhythm here, which, I mean, it's what both sides offensively at least have struggled with so far. So if they can chain a nice few plays together, they're already inside the red zone. See what they can punch another one in here.
Oh, my goodness. What a hit on that pass across the middle. Oh, my. Well, thankfully everybody's okay. That was a collision.
Sean Sterling out of Glenville State. The 1-2. I mean, he planted him. He's flat out planted him.
He was waiting. He was waiting. He was on the prowl. Ground game on display on this play. That will go for about a yard, maybe 2. I mean, look, stark contrast to what we saw the last All-Star game that we did. A lot of balance to the offense early here. Pretty fair balance. Run pass. One game we saw it was the first quarter at least. Very, very conservative in not only play call, but complete scheme. And it's the feeling out process, as you said. I like this. Taking shots. It's a showcase. Fans came to see highlights. And I love it. And that's why I certainly hope this is successful. Another catch on the near side, right at the 10-yard line, just shy of what they need to move the sticks. It's going to bring up 4th down, and it looks like officially it'll be a 4th and 1 from the 11. Well, here's our first potential touchdown saving stand of the game.
And going back to that play there, Bobby, that's just a simple example of taking what you're given. They had just enough space to execute that quick little hitch route. Obviously, they only picked up 6 yards on it, but it's what they're given. It's completion. It's yards. Now they're looking at a 4th and short.
Whistles, timeout. We'll step away. Don't go anywhere. Right here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on the Quick Cut Sports Network.
We recognize that transitioning your program to new software can be very challenging. However, with QuickCut, this process is simply seamless. Our team will facilitate the transfer of all your film and playbook plays into the QuickCut platform for you. We provide comprehensive onboarding for you and your staff, allowing you to concentrate on the game rather than navigating a new system. Should any questions arise, our support team is ready and willing, and they are available via phone, chat, or email to assist you. More coaches than ever are making the switch to QuickCut. So please give us a call. We're confident you will not regret it.
All right, big 4th down, and they're not going to get the snap off before we see contact and no pressure now, 1st and goal. Just how they drew it up, as they say. Again, I want to say thanks to all of you watching on Quick Cut. Trips to the near side as they'll have a one-on-one up top. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and it's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, I can't say either team so far is getting enough of what they need on the edge. You see a lot of pressure coming from both sides, really.
That was wrapped up pretty quick. That was well read. And obviously, no other option, nowhere else to go. Looking high side of the field, beautifully thrown ball, and an outstanding catch. Call on the field. Touchdown, Team Seal. Flag on the play. Roughing the passer. Touchdown stands.
So they were running that bench concept in warm-ups, and they finally call it here. I was a bit surprised by the call at first, considering how tight they were. I mean, they snapped that ball from the 8-yard line.
Yes.
But corner route still there. Hit as he throws. Beautiful ball.
Yep.
Beautiful catch.
You took the words out of my mouth that I was going to follow that up with. It was an extremely, in my opinion, gutsy call in that situation down in distance. And in order to be successful, you had to see what you did see, and that is an extremely accurate throw in a perfectly executed route. Regardless of the defense, those two things had to happen. Whether there was two guys back there or none or 60, it doesn't matter. Well executed. Good job, Team Seal. That's impressive. Pretty play. And a great catch. Second touchdown of the game for Kalitri Zhao. 6'2", 205-pound wideout out of St. Thomas. Let me tell you what, he's making the most of this additional opportunity to add some to the reel. Twins each way, single man in the backfield. They'll keep it on the ground, and it'll be a touchdown. Keeper near side. Not touchdown. Extra point. 2-point conversion. And Team Seal adds a couple more. They're firing on all cylinders. We'll step away. Don't go anywhere. We'll come right back.
We've rebuilt, redesigned, and reimagined the Quick Cut mobile app. Everything your coaching staff and athletes need for easy and accessible film review. View stats, add illustrations, and build highlights on the go. Whether it's on the bus to the away game or on the sideline, the new and improved Quick Cut mobile app gives you the data you need in an instant. Head to our website, quickcut.com, to request a demo and view the platform. Make the switch and experience the difference with Quick Cut.
(15-0) is the score between Team Seal and Team Ranger here from Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And we're certainly proud to bring it to you here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. I'm BA alongside AB, Adam Black. Thanks for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate it. Certainly pleased and honored to get the call, to have the opportunity to broadcast this game and many others like it, and certainly hope that trend continues. So, Team Ranger with another opportunity, and they need some points. This time, they're going to fire it to the high side, but not a whole lot of room. Those windows of opportunity are closing so quickly. Even if there is a completion, it tends to be today.
And I will say that is a lot of what college football is. It is the quick game, quick completions, guys in space. But when it comes to how things are playing out in this game right now, it just comes down to pass protection.
Trips to the near side. Handoff is met immediately. Anthony Williams trying to revert course, and just simply, again, that window of opportunity to revert course and try to get even a yard closed no sooner than he turned around. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, also the home of Coastal Carolina. We had the opportunity to drive around campus last night. Absolutely top shelf facilities for the Chanticleers. Dropping back and firing. Low and incomplete, unfortunately, is Justin Fomby, North Carolina A&T product.
Would have been a really nice completion if you could have got it just a little higher for him out there. I mean, when you're running a corner route on the short side of the field, it's so hard to time because you really got to get it quick, but not obviously before he gets out of his break. It's just such a hard thing to time. So timing was there. It was out there. It just wasn't high enough for him.
So timeout called on the field. Time to pay some bills. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. If you want to measure performance, you have to have stats. These stats should be done for every game so that you can measure improvement. You can either do them yourself or let Quick Cut do them for you. Quick Cut offers a 12 or 24-hour turnaround for stats in all the major sports. Quick Cut Stats also allows you to focus on a certain athlete or the entire team.
Visit our website, www.quickcut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407.
First and 10, Team Ranger, and a loose ball thanks to that relentless pressure and another turnover. Justin Fomby just simply didn't have anywhere to go. He couldn't do anything. Not his fault.
It's not. No, it's really not.
It's good pressure.
And this
It's
is what,
active defense.
it is, and this is what both quarterbacks are really looking at today. I mean, pass protection has been hard to come by so far for both sides.
Obviously, a couple of turnovers haven't helped, but really starting from the word go on their first possession, Team Seal has had better field position, and they've been able to capitalize as well. So in all three phases of the game, they got momentum, or have had momentum. And they're looking for more. Ooh, that pass batted down. Good coverage. Moving right to left for Team Ranger number 4, Christian Edgerson. Man, we've called his name a few times already, haven't we?
Yeah, it's a bit of a dangerous throw there. Anderson was lurking on that. Had a chance to haul it in for a big interception in this All-Star game, but
I'm sorry, Andrew. Thank you. Rolling near side. Throwing that direction. Wesley Chinda with the catch. Flag comes in late after a scrum breaks out on the sideline. Much to the chagrin of the Ranger players. That's going to, well, I mean, it's going to put Team Seal in position to extend this game again. Simply put. And their odds are pretty good considering their closing rate on these drives so far here in this game.
yeah. So I think they hit him for the extra kind of pickup, kind of lifted him up there at the end and put him down.
Heath Williams Jr. firing and throws a strike for another score. The receiving core for Team Seal is showcasing itself right here.
I mean, just well executed. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just a two-step slant, but timed it well, delivered it well.
That was Mid-American Nazarene University's own Miles Himes. Another 6-foot wide receiver, 215 pounds. So he's got the height, he's got the size, he's got the athleticism with speed and quickness, obviously. We just saw it. And good hands.
Absolutely.
Good football player.
Yep.
Another opportunity he is taking advantage of today to potentially play at the next level. As the extra point is up and in our score, Team Seal 22, Team Rangers 0. And we will step away. Back in a moment. You're watching the 2025 Unity Beach Bowl on the Quick Cut Sports Network.
We recognize that transitioning your program to new software can be very challenging. However, with QuickCut, this process is simply seamless. Our team will facilitate the transfer of all your film and playbook plays into the QuickCut platform for you. We provide comprehensive onboarding for you and your staff, allowing you to concentrate on the game rather than navigating a new system. Should any questions arise, our support team is ready and willing, and they are available via phone, chat, or email to assist you. More coaches than ever are making the switch to QuickCut, so please give us a call. We're confident you will not regret it.
Welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network and our exclusive coverage of the Unity Bowl. Inaugural Unity Bowl that features college football players from across HBCUs, small colleges and universities, as well as international play. Very cool event. Handoff. And a little high stepping up the far sideline. Anthony Williams. He is the primary back. Talked about him in the early onset of this game. He is a physical back at 6 feet, 215 pounds.
And, man, I love what Williams just did there. A great stiff arm in the backfield, kept him up as he had one of those Seals interior shoot in there as soon as he got the ball.
Folks, you just saw an outstanding catch for a first down and a much-needed bright spot for Team Ranger, and a beautiful comeback and an adjustment to make that
Yes,
catch.
Yep. That one's thrown back shoulder on that far sideline. And like you said, it's the adjustment, and that's what high-level receivers can do.
Well, I'm confident in saying this right now. To this point in this game, what I can tell you is of the handful of collegiate showcase postseason games that we've done this season, I've seen better football plays to this point in this game is in terms of impressive catches, nice throws, than I have all season. Beautiful run up the middle, good vision to find the seam, and good physicality to get himself all the way down inside the 25. Folks are being introduced to Anthony Williams for sure.
And that is what the Albany State running back is a little more used to seeing. Finally has a nice lane up the middle and takes it for a first down.
Give it to him again, they say. This time he's going to be upended. Good defense for Team Seals. Quan Williams out of Lock Haven, 6'1", 200. Good size on him as well.
And then right as I say that, they go right back to what he's been seeing this game. And it just goes to these D fronts. They're a problem.
They're a big problem.
And they're showing why.
Yeah. I'm very glad to see Team Ranger finally seeing some success with the football. Obviously, to this point, scoreline very indicative of it. They haven't had much success stringing a drive together. Here's another completion, this time coming to the near side. Spinning away from the first two defenders. Zatarius Anderson, Fort Valley State University wide receiver. And another big target at 6'3", 208. Let me tell you something. There are some impressive wide receivers on display here in Myrtle Beach. Good quarterback play so far as well. Both from number 10, Heath Williams Jr. on the blue teams at Team Seal, and what you're seeing right now from Justin Fomby out of North Carolina A&T for Team Ranger. They stayed with it, didn't get discouraged by the first three drives. Here we go. Single receiver near side. They'll keep it on the ground. More room to operate. Williams up the middle. Touch? No, maybe not. Did he get close? Our vantage point says no. It's going to be a short. What an effort, though, and enough to move the sticks. And it'll be first and goal Rangers, but not before a timeout is called. We'll take a break. Team Ranger threatening. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. Are you familiar with Quick Cut? Our platform and mobile app cover every sport you know. You can share and capture video and highlights with your team, coaches, or relatives. Our editor allows both athletes and coaches to build highlight reels to send to college recruiters. Our coaching and messaging tools help coaches coach and players learn. Visit our website, www.quickcut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407-768-2011. Can Team Ranger dot the I, if you will, on this drive. No is the answer on this play. Coming back from the timeout, Fomby, for an instant anyway, running for his life. Second and goal. Did they call a timeout? I did not hear a timeout called. Both teams are huddled up as if there was. No, definitely not a timeout called. We'll keep it here. But no, going back to what I was saying, in the individual plays that we've seen so far, in terms of, for example, that adjustment by a wide receiver in a showcase game that is a play he would have made against his bitter rival in a championship game. Mm-hmm. I love that. That is why he was selected. That's my example anyway.
No, and it's a good one.
I mean, good football. This is good football. Looking for more. Has more. Touchdown, Team Ranger.
Number 7, more. Yeah.
Team Ranger on to attempt the extra point, their first of the game. And yes, that is a Team SEAL player sending the extra point through.
Thank you so much for your cooperation.
22-6 our score, as we will step away and come back with so much more here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Doug Shaw Stadium, the first annual Unity Beach Bowl.
We recognize that transitioning your program to new software can be very challenging. However, with QuickCut, this process is simply seamless. Our team will facilitate the transfer of all your film and playbook plays into the QuickCut platform for you. We provide comprehensive onboarding for you and your staff, allowing you to concentrate on the game rather than navigating a new system. Should any questions arise, our support team is ready and willing, and they are available via phone, chat, or email to assist you. More coaches than ever are making the switch to QuickCut, so please give us a call. We're confident you will not regret it.
Welcome back here to Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. Beautiful Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, by the way. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for the first annual Unity Beach Bowl here on the QuickCut Sports Network. I'm BA. Thanks for tuning in alongside Adam Black. I'm certainly proud to bring you all the action. And we'll take this opportunity to tell everybody that the QuickCut Sports Network is quickly becoming a leader in amateur youth, AAU, high school, television quality live broadcast. And if you, a family member, has a child in youth football, their organization, youth basketball, AAU, listen, you have an opportunity for your child or loved one's games to be nationally broadcast. Worldwide. Full complement, as if it was an NBA game with color commentary and play-by-play. Visit quickcut.com. Shoot us an email. Tell us what team it is, where you're from, what event, how many games, if it's a season. We do seasons. Quickcut.com, again, is a wonderful outlet, an alternative for people to turn. If you're familiar with Huddle and some of the capabilities there, then you're already familiar with a good majority of Quick Cut. An outstanding economical alternative that provides you, your school, your team, your parents, your organization with statistics, matchups, league pools, video highlight reels, everything you could possibly want, video and analytics, all through Quick Cut. So be sure to visit quickcut.com. 22-7 is the score here from Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. We'll take another quick break as the players get a breather, as we will return to action shortly here in the first annual Unity Beach Bowl, brought to you by the National Prep Football Association. Both teams making their way back out onto the field here at Myrtle Beach High School's Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. I'm BA alongside Adam Black here on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in and joining us on this Sunday. Football season never ends, does it?
Nope. It's funny sometimes when you're a player that there's never an off season. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you're playing at the younger levels, you get once you get done with fall and you go right in the 8-on-8, and you got off-season training, and it's never ending. And
sports in general has transitioned dramatically over the course of the 20 years from when, or 25 years or so, when I graduated from public education. And now that I have one child already through education and one in the middle of public education, it is totally and unequivocally different. It's a grind. These young men put in a lot of work. Young men and women in every sport. It's a grind, and the ones that pursue the opportunities that are presented above the level they're currently playing, they work for it, and they deserve all the credit in the world. These young men right here deserve all the credit for being selected to the first annual Unity Beach Bowl, representing HBCUs, small colleges and universities, and also international play. 22-7 the score, as Team Ranger in the red uniforms looks to put another drive together. Pass near side caught by Edgerson. He scampers out of bounds just across the 40. Listen, Justin Fomby's impressed me. Both of these quarterbacks have played very well so far in this game. Not overextending themselves, doing everything that's presented before them, and doing it accurately, simply and accurately. And that young man right there with the football, number 23, Anthony Williams, the 6', 215-pound running back out of Albany State. is also raising some eyebrows with what he has been able to do and showcase here in the first half. He checks a lot of boxes. If there is a team in the professional ranks at any level that are looking for a solid addition to their stable of running backs, I feel like he would, at the very least, deserve an opportunity. Here's a great individual effort on the far side by Zatarius Anderson, the 6'3" target, trying to make the absolute most of that opportunity. Good catch and nice job trying to escape that first wave of pressure. Light on his feet at 6'3", 208.
Big fourth down here. Let's make some noise, fans.
Trips to the near side. They got the yard they needed, and they utilized just the man to do it.
Team Ranger. First down.
Anthony Williams. First down, more yards. Gets it into Seal territory.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have gone any other way there on 4th
No,
and
sir.
1.
No, sir. Not a chance. They're going to put trips on the near side again. Single running back again as Vomby makes the right decision to tuck it and run. Gets to the 45 of Team Seal. In the backfield, that was number 19, Kendall Wilson out of St. Thomas University.
And St. Thomas is another one of those programs really been on the rise as of lately.
Absolutely.
They're an NAIA school.
Quick one. Ball loose. Again, a strip after the catch. And another turnover. Team Seal gets the ball back. Catch made by Cam Sherrard out of Kentucky Wesleyan. And as he turned, he was met by active hands.
Yeah, he was trying
Great job.
He was trying to move that ball like he should be
Yeah.
out to the outside shoulder.
Absolutely. He was doing everything right.
As he's coming to the near side, just
He did everything right. Just, again, a good football play. We're seeing good football today, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, and I'll say this until the end of the game, I hope that this thing takes off. We got a late start, and it was unfortunate, but it was out of the control of the National Prep Football Association or anybody else for that matter. Sometimes things don't happen the way you want them, and it's awful. Here is a change of direction, but unfortunately no change in the end result as Wesley Chinda ran for about 20 yards back and forth across dead center.
yeah, he was trying to reverse the field, but Gerald Palmer Jr. did a great job of putting it into that one.
Heath Williams has company in the backfield, but looks for his man over the top, has him. And that is a catch by Terry Weems.
Big first down.
No, my apologies. That was Wesley Chinda. Wesley Chinda with a great route up the middle, found the seam. His quarterback found him. Here we go, 1st and 10.
I'm not sure what Kendall Wilson, the linebacker there for Team Ranger, was expecting that ball to do, but he kind of let it go over top of them.
Four wide. Again, single man in the backfield. Carl Green helping out the opposition on this drive, as you do see. Carl Green, 21 for Team Ranger on the offensive side of the football. You're going to see that throughout the course of the evening, or afternoon rather. Late start to the Unity Bowl, and unfortunately with these games, as these young men travel across the country, they also have to return home across the country, and sometimes it happens to where you have to make a decision. Can't miss flights. It's understood. It's expected. It's unfortunate. New look here, stack both sides. Green in the backfield again. Pressure comes, and absolutely a business decision made by Heath Williams Jr., and a good one at that. Richard Shelton III.
Man, he has been all up in that team seal backfield all day today.
Again, passes the eye test. Good speed, good physicality. Seems to have the required football IQ as well, based on what we've seen so far. Options galore on the high side of the field. Pressure up the middle. Great job getting away from it and managing to toss it downfield, but Williams unfortunately can't connect with his intended target, Wesley Chinda. Tough ask of Heath Williams Jr. under heavy duress to complete that equation. And we see another punt. Number 18, Elijah Howard. Or no, my apologies. Wrong roster, Jonah Edwards. I knew that. I've called his name 2 or 3 times. Jonah Edwards, 18 in blue, 5'10", 185, out of Evangel University. Solid leg. Fielded just inside the 20, and it will be Team Ranger football. Will step away momentarily. Back in a moment. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network.
We've rebuilt, redesigned, and reimagined the Quick Cut mobile app. Everything your coaching staff and athletes need for easy and accessible film review. View stats, add telestrations, and build highlights on the go. Whether it's on the bus to the away game or on the sideline, the new and improved Quick Cut mobile app gives you the data you need in an instant. Head to our website, quickcut.com, to request a demo and view the platform. Make the switch and experience the difference with Quick Cut.
First and 10, Team Ranger, and that drive starts with what could very easily have been a pick six. Boy, that was awfully close.
Yep.
Team Seals, Jaron Wilson out of Assumption, 5'10", 185 on the near side, 26 in blue. Good read on that one. They like Christian Edgerson, as they should, on the near side, number 4 in red. That's where they were going on that play. This time they're going to keep it on the ground and give it to Anthony Williams, the man that has done a boatload of work on the ground so far in the first half of this game. He now gets a much-deserved break. And they're going to put trips on the near side this time. Cam Sherrard, number 3, will stand nearest his quarterback, Justin Fomby. Nice job avoiding pressure. Flick of the wrist has a man. It's Sherrard inside the 10. Touchdown, Team Ranger.
Man, biggest play of the day so far. It was created, like you said, to escape the pressure by the quarterback, but I want to shout out Kendall Wilson, the linebacker. He's kind of in there at running back right now. Cleaned out that edge rusher and created that opportunity.
All the moving parts were in sync. Started with Fomby. What about the flick of the wrist? Great job avoiding the pressure, showcasing his athleticism with the ball in his hands. And at the last moment, saw what transpired in front of him. And the result is a scoreline that now reads 22-13. That was pretty as it could be. Catch made by number 3, Cam Sherrard. And once again, Elijah Howard out of University of the Cumberlands on to attempt the PAT.
Yeah, Sherrard has both scores right now for Team Ranger.
Cam Sherrard is making the most of one more opportunity to be on the field, playing the sport he loves, doing a point, as that extra point sails wide left. The touchdown creates a little bit of drama. 22-13 our score. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network.
If you want to measure performance, you have to have stats. These stats should be done for every game so that you can measure improvement. You can either do them yourself or let Quick Cut do them for you. Quick Cut offers a 12 or 24-hour turnaround for stats in all the major sports. Quick Cut Stats also allows you to focus on a certain athlete or the entire team. Visit our website, www.quickcut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407-768-2011.
Folks, welcome back here to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Football season continuing on here in early February as we are here to enjoy the first annual Unity Beach Bowl, featuring some of the best from across HBCU, small colleges and universities, as well as international play, which is super cool. We're certainly proud to bring it to you and honored to have been offered the opportunity to broadcast this on the Quick Cut Sports Network. I'm BA alongside Adam Black. Thanks for tuning in. So after the touchdown, a beautiful one at that on the throw from Justin Fomby to Cam Sherrard. It'll be Team Seal's opportunity again. This throw finds its mark in a great effort by Wesley Chinda, but the pass thrown a little too low. Folks, we want to let you know that the clock you see reads 0. The time is being kept on the field now. So we will do our very best to let you know where we are at with time as that snap hits the ground. But an extremely heady play and showing an extraordinary amount of football IQ is the quarterback. Number 10, Heath Williams Jr. For a moment, that ball was going to change possession.
It was, and what you saw him do at the end there, he almost delivered a hit to that incoming defender first to jar him from the football. Think of it like a stick lift in hockey. All right,
Very good.
before they get possession of the puck, you lift their stick up. In this case, he just hits him out of the way.
What that did, kept possession for your team. He's going to roll to the near side, looking back across the field. He's going to showcase the arm strength, and he finds a man. Catch made by number 2, Kalitri Zhao. Zhao is putting together a beautiful highlight reel here on this Sunday.
Absolutely, he is. Another St. Thomas product that we've been talking about.
Adam, I'm telling you, the best postseason football we've seen this season. Hands down. I'm impressed. Kalitri Zhao, another great catch, another great throw by one of our 2 quarterbacks so far that we've seen. This is what you want. You want good football. The ultimate goal is to put on a good product or showcase a good product, and that is what you are seeing today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Another strike across the middle will get the football to the 10-yard line, and it is 1st and goal. This time, Zhao and Shinda will line up wide to the near side, to top of the screen. Carl Green in the backfield, and yes, he has a red jersey on. No need to fear, though. Looking for the corner and finds it. Flag comes in, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't think it's going to matter. Number 2, Zalitri Cal, absolutely can do no wrong. Penalty, obviously on Team Ranger, but again, Zhao going up for it. I'm telling you, he's having a day.
Indeed he has, and
2 touchdowns, an extra point already.
And credit to Williams there, too, on that play. Just a perfectly floated ball into the corner of the end zone, which gives Zhao a perfect shot at it.
Howard's extra point up and through, and with that, our scoreboard reads 29 points for Team Seal, 13 for Team Ranger. What a game. An offensive explosion. Stick around. You're watching the Unity Bowl exclusively on the Quick Cut Sports Network.
Forget that you can
Welcome back to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network. Thanks so much for being a part of this game with us. We're certainly honored to bring it to you, and we want to say thank you to the National Prep Football Association for allowing us the opportunity to come and broadcast this game. Quick Cut and the Quick Cut Sports Network. Check them out today if you're familiar with Huddle and its reach and capability. You're familiar with Quick Cut and what it can offer. It is a suitable, economical alternative. And the Quick Cut Sports Network, again, we are very proud to be in the position to broadcast live sports, do it at every level. Every athlete deserves to be showcased, and in today's world deserves the opportunity to be live, on demand, on TV, whatever you want to call that. Quick Cut and the Quick Cut Sports Network. 29-13. Kalitri Zhao with a couple of touchdowns and an extra point for Team Seal number 2 out of St. Thomas. If you're just joining us, both quarterbacks for Team Seal in blue, number 10 Heath Williams, and for Team Ranger, number 11 Justin Fomby, have been, in my opinion, as good as they can be.
Make sure you check out the front desk where you can get the first ever Unity Bowl march.
So back to action here as it'll be Team Ranger ball and number 11, Justin Fomby. North Carolina A&T 4 wide. They're going to keep it on the ground up the middle, and nice grab. No gain.
Getting merch, you can scan a QR code.
I can't say enough about the fact of how impressed I am with this game so far. And the only thing that I think has masked it just a little bit is that, unfortunately, the game got a late start to no fault of the organizers or anybody involved. And what that did is, and you mentioned it, that presents challenges for the players. They're warm. All of a sudden they're waiting again. All that stuff. So it adds to the feeling out process. But we've done several of these games over the last few months. Here's a high snap. It's going to sail all the way through the back of the end zone. A miscue by Team Ranger will result in points for Team Seal and an opportunity to add to it.
Yep. It's actually, I don't think have we seen a safety in one of these games this season? I don't think so.
Adam, I don't think we have. I really don't think we have.
And in that fashion, with it being the ball exiting the back of the end zone.
With that, we will step away once more. You're watching the Unity Beach Bowl from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, exclusively on the Quick Cut Sports Network. Are you familiar with Quick Cut? Our platform and mobile app cover every sport you know. You can share and capture video and highlights with your team, coaches, or relatives. Our editor allows both athletes and coaches to build highlight reels to send to college recruiters. Our coaching and messaging tools help coaches coach and players learn. Visit our website, www.quickcut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407-768-2011. Seat. Welcome back into the inaugural Unity Beach Bowl here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And beautiful and state-of-the-art Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. The Myrtle Beach Seahawks have the luxury of calling this facility home as we have a 1st and 10 for Team Seal as this pass across the middle is caught and dropped. And it looks as though possession may have changed hands, but we will wait on the final word.
Yeah, it seemed as if when he got slung around for the tackle and the Team Ranger thinks they have it, but when he got slung around during that tackle, his arms ended up getting wrapped up and that ball came loose because of it.
Well, it is official. Team Ranger has produced a turnover. And even though they trail 31-13, they have an opportunity to decrease that deficit. And folks, we do want to let you know that we were just informed that it is indeed the 4th quarter of play. So after a very late start, what they did is they essentially eliminated halftime. They eliminated the quarter breaks, which is the right thing to do in that situation. 1st and 10 after the takeaway. Fomby looking for more. Pressure comes. Has his man, though. Positive play. Gets into Seal territory. Second and 6 coming up for Team Ranger. Firing. Incomplete as pressure came. Pass thrown just shy of a pretty well covered target.
And that was just get it out of harm's way. That's all that was.
Looking for Zatarius Anderson, the 6'3", 208. Product out of Fort Valley State. Impressive target. And Freddie Williams. In the backfield, but Fomby forced to make a decision rather quickly. Pass goes incomplete. Safety valve there was Williams, but everything happened so fast. Williams had no idea he was in trouble, or had no idea his quarterback was in trouble. Fourth down, Team Ranger. 5 wide. Single man in the backfield is Williams. Fomby stands at the 45 and waits the snap. Has room to work. Finds a man. His favorite target, number 3, Cam Sherrard. Cam Sherrard, 5'10", 180 out of Kentucky Wesleyan. Kentucky Wesleyan's a great school, by the way, again, being a Kentucky native. An outstanding institution of higher learning. They had a good one in Cam Sherrard, let me tell you. That young man got a good education, and at the end of the day, they are called student athletes. What a beautifully thrown ball, as if they've practiced it 1,000 times. No indication of any kind yet. No indication yet officially anyway, as the officials are having a conversation over on the far side, but what a play. Holy cow.
I think they're having a long
Are they
talk.
going to say he stepped out? Well, here we go. We're going to find out together. Okay, so no score. First and goal. Team Ranger on the penalty on Team Seal.
There you go.
Regardless, what a throw by
Yep.
again by Fomby. He's got incredibly soft touch.
He does. I was watching him in warm-ups, and I said, this is the kind of ball you want almost every single
Absolutely.
time.
Again with an example of where that ball should go in that particular situation. Another flag comes in. Very impressed. Again, I'll go back to it. This has been good football today. Again, we here at the Quick Cut Sports Network want to congratulate each and every player that was rewarded with the opportunity to participate in this first ever FCS All-Star Showcase. And great pass. Everything was great. The only difference was the defense was just better.
Exactly.
That's it. What a play.
And I mean, they're called 50-50 balls for a reason. Sometimes the defense is going to win some.
And he stayed with it all the way through. Good football. It's going to be the theme today. It's good football.
Remind fans that only coaches and players should be on the field.
Fomby handing off to Williams. He is going to be snuffed out about 1.5 yards shy of pay dirt, and that'll bring up third down. Fomby directing traffic. He has orchestrated a great offense today. Took a little time to get him going, but here he is again, trying to collect some more points, and he is going to do just that. Touchdown, Team Ranger. Shallow pass. Great route and recognition. And Cam Sherrard with another touchdown. There's a place for that young man somewhere. I am telling you that right now. He and the majority of what I've seen today, good football.
And Cam Sherrard kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Tyler Lockett type. Smaller, quicker guy. And for some reason, that play right there reminded me, but just the possession catch. He was literally already on the ground, basically, making that catch, but it's because there's a soft spot. He made himself a low target where there's nobody else that could get him.
Pass incomplete to the near side. Challenged defensively. Team Rangers, Christian Edgerson looking for a flag. No good, no flag. 31-19 is our score. We'll be back. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network. Folks, welcome back into the Quick Cut Sports Network. We are very proud to bring you all the action here from the first annual and inaugural Unity Beach Bowl. BA, Adam Black. Late start, but they've made up for it in action. And these young men have they've making the absolute most of this opportunity at one more time on the field, one more time to get tape, one more time to get noticed, one more time to play the game they love at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's one of the biggest part of these kind of games.
I know I would have loved one more game in that moment. You would have loved one more game in that moment.
And it goes back to why I think of that the bowl season commercial that you'll see, and it is a celebration of college football.
Sure, unequivocally. Trips to the near side, single receiver up top. They're going to elect to keep it on the ground. No gain. Listen, obviously you expect penalties and miscues in football or any sport for that matter, or mistakes, but all things considered, this is again another collection of players who have never played together. This has been a really clean game as well. Well executed all around, I should say. Bad snap, still somehow gets the pass off and absolutely throws a dime. Yards and more yards after the catch for Team Seal. Another perfect pass. Great catch by Jamon Williams out of Winona State. More good football, my friend Adam Black.
Absolutely. So Team Ranger, they showed all-out pressure, man coverage, but those linebackers dropped off. Didn't matter. Williams got it in that window before any of the Ranger defenders could get to it. And, man, that was just a well-placed ball.
Again, I go back, for me, I go back to something that you and I have had many, many hours of conversation about, and that is the limited opportunity to get these guys to play together and put on a good product for a game like this. It's tough. Bad snap again. Williams has to fall on it. We've seen that several times today. Unforced error. It happens. It's who can limit their mistakes. That's what I was trying to say. And you and I always talk about how, it's always interesting and fun to see how these coaches who are asked to coach games like this, how they approach it with the complexity of the offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a question I always.
It's fun for them too.
Yeah, that's a question I always ask them: is how they approach coaching this in comparison to a regular game. And the answer they're always going to give you is that it's about the players. It's about the athletes. As there's a shot to the end zone, and it falls incomplete. We almost just saw another one there, Bobby. But yeah, they always give this. They're mostly going to give you the same answer. It's about the players.
About the players. You're exactly right. And these players today, for the first annual Unity Beach Bowl, in my opinion, if this is successful, they have set the bar pretty high. Once again, we want to say thanks to every one of you who have spent their Sunday afternoon with Adam and I, and all of us here in Myrtle Beach. Tip of the cap to the organizing groups and individuals, the National Prep High School Football Association, National Prep Football Association, I should say. A great group to work with, great people. We've gotten to know them. Planning for this game, and we're certainly proud to be here. Hope we get to come back legitimately.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to see the first field goal of the game. I like it. Jonah Edwards with the leg. And he has more than enough to put 3 more on the board and make it 34-19 in favor of Team Seal.
That field goal is up. It's good.
We'll be back. You're watching the Unity Bowl. Are you familiar with Quick Cut? Our platform and mobile app cover every sport you know. You can share and capture video and highlights with your team, coaches, or relatives. Our editor allows both athletes and coaches to build highlight reels to send to college recruiters. Our coaching and messaging tools help coaches coach and players learn. Visit our website, www.quickcut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407-768-2011. Team Ranger here in the fourth quarter find themselves down 34-19. But Justin Fomby, who has played outstanding today, I guarantee he's not going to go down without a fight. Another perfectly placed ball that results in a big yardage play for today's quarterbacks. I'm telling you, beyond impressed. And now let's talk about the catch by number 15, Carl Robinson, the 6'1", 184-pound wide receiver out of Central Methodist University.
And I want you to notice, I mean, it's really what college football is nowadays, but I want you to notice how fast the ball is getting out still. And even on these big plays, they're not dropping back for that long. And that right there was about a half a second.
Another positive play. And as you said, it's the timing. Listen, they're on the same page right now, and that's something that in most circumstances, particularly like this, you don't see a lot of because of the limited time together, understanding each other as football players. Fomby again. This time pass is batted. One of the very few times that we've seen anything interfere with the two quarterbacks and their play. Look, think back to, I can distinctly think of a couple of games that we did that the defense was good. Quarterbacks didn't have the time to go through their progressions, but it was all scramble. It was all chaos. These guys also facing duress, but they're quickly executing plays. Another completion another first down. Another red zone trip for Team Ranger. And Fomby continues to be great.
Yeah, he really does. That time, the protection was great. He had all day. And you saw him at this play wandered outside the pocket, but eventually find his crosser. But like you mentioned earlier, it's been pocket passing so far.
Pocket collapses, but Fomby able to find room, and here is a mistake. He was trying to do something special, and you and I both saw where he was going. He was going to the end zone, and Christian Ederson.
Yeah, he was.
But that's great defense.
Yep.
Outstanding defense.
That's one of those ones he's lurking for. Right, he's kind of waiting in that back corner of the end zone. But yeah, that drive ending on a mistake like that is kind of a bit deflating.
That's tough. That's tough because the way this game has gone, it's been incredibly exciting, and I definitely wanted to see some more points. But again, we see another player, this time defensively, taking advantage of this game and an opportunity to make a play. I want to go back to that play where Heath Williams bodied off the defender that was going to and probably should have picked up the loose ball for the turnover. That was a really impressive play to me because in any of the other games we played, I would have not expected to see anybody make a play like that.
No, not at all.
Because of what this game is.
That is such a basketball. I mean, I mentioned hockey earlier, and like a stick lift, for example, but that is such a basketball play.
Yeah.
You know, kind of.
It has the decision, and it has to be made quickly. What's going on has to be recognized quickly, and you have to be a good enough football player to take advantage and pick up the football. All those. But Williams, as a quarterback, a collegiate quarterback in a showcase game, in my career, I'm not seeing any of them make a physicality play in a game that has no implications other than your own. Hats off to him. Great defensive pressure here again by Team Ranger. Williams goes down inside the 10. Time winding down. Time is being kept on the field, by the way, as we are in the fourth quarter, and quite frankly, I anticipate a whistle could be at any time. Got a late start. The crew members that were assigned to this game were unable to make it due to an emergency. Things like that happen. But what a heck of a job by the National Prep Football Association and those organizing this event to remedy it. We had football. We had good football, and our final score is Team Steel 34 and Team Ranger 19. Adam, that was a great game.
Indeed it was. This game did exactly what it needed to do. We get to see a showcase of talent. We get to see players just doing their thing.
Playing like they know how to play. Folks, that will do it for us here at the Quick Cut Sports Network. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope to see you next time, as we hope this game is something that continues. You're watching the Quick Cut Sports Network.